All right, guys, thanks for joining us today. We've got another video for you, and this is about not a price point bow, but a sub $1,000 bow. The bows nowadays, especially this year, the price has really gone up on a lot of the flagship bows, which is out of some people's price point. And when you talk about budget bows or entry-level bows, they don't quite have the same features as your flagship bows. Well, we got in a new bow this year that's that sub $1,000 price point that offers just about all of your flagship options. Quality, tunability, shootability, longer overall axle length. So that's what we're talking about today. JR just walked in, so we're gonna actually head out to the front of the shop. We're gonna grab this bow and we are gonna go over the specs for the new Prime Ronin. Let's go. JR, the Prime Ronin.
Yes.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this bow in. It's been a couple weeks, but we both, right out of the gate, when we saw this bow, we were incredibly impressed. Mm-hmm. So this is the new 2024 Prime Ronin. It is a 34-inch ATA, which one of the things we look at with a lot of the sub $1,000 price point bows or your mid price point bows is they typically have a little bit shorter overall axle to axle for the bows that we carry.
Right.
But this really gives you a great sub $1,000 price point with that little bit longer axle to axle bow, providing a more stable and shootable platform.
Yes.
So let's take a look at the specs on this thing. What are we looking at as far as IBO?
So the IBO is rated for 342 feet per second.
Which that's smoking fast.
Blistering.
Especially for a 34-inch
it's
ATA
crazy.
bow. And sub $1,000 price point, non-flagship, that bow is cruising.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It is. So, and that's one of the things with this year, there's been a lot of, and I know we've harped on it before, but there's been a lot of, you look at a flagship price point and the pricing on it it's up there and out of reach for some people. And it seems like the bows are continuing to climb. So the fact that Prime came out with something at an $850 price point that's giving you the tunability, again, the shootability, and that longer overall ATA is awesome.
Yeah.
So this bow, if you look at it, it's using Prime's, the same actual cam system that's on their flagship bows. This is the core cam, so it takes a mod. I think draw length goes from
26.5 to 30.5.
To 30.5. So it's gonna fit a wide range of people. Brace height on it.
6 1/4 inches.
6 1/4 inches. Overall ATA again, 34 inches. The difference between this and Prime's flagship bows is one, the actual riser itself. It's a different aluminum. The cutouts are a little bit different on it. It does, however, have your nano grip technology in the actual grip itself, so this grip doesn't get cold. But it does not have the actual, if you look at the flagship bows, it doesn't have the main difference is the pick mount option on it.
And then also for the RVX this year, they included the Picatinny mount or the dovetail mount for an integrated rest, which obviously this doesn't have either.
Right, so those are the two main differences between the actual flagship and the Ronin, their price point bow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a D-loop on this thing and we're gonna set it up and we're gonna shoot it at 29 inches. Or we want to do it at two draw lengths.
We can do two.
We'll do 28 and 30 inches of draw length. And we're going to put two different arrows through it to give you guys the actual speeds of the bow and then overall impression of what the draw cycle's like, how it holds, and just how it feels in general to us. So let us go ahead, finish getting this thing set up, and then we'll step back here and put it through the chronograph and give you guys our opinions on the bow. All right, guys, so we got the mods put on it. We're gonna shoot 28 and we're actually gonna shoot 30.5 inches. So we'll max this bow out. And this is a 70-pound bow. So 28 inches at 70 pounds and 30.5 inches at 70 pounds. And JR, we're shooting 2 arrows. What's the arrow weights we're shooting?
This is a 525 and a 455.
So we'll see what kind of speeds this bow is putting up with those 2 arrows. So let's go ahead and step to the back, put it through the chronograph and see what it's doing.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead, get this chronograph on. Let's see, so we're starting with our heaviest arrow, 525 grains. Make sure this thing's gonna shoot halfway straight. All right.
See, I set it up so it should be all right.
Should be perfect. Got 2 of the same mods. Number 6, 6A, 6B. All right.
How's it feel?
It's probably the most solid back wall.
Right there looks pretty good. Flying pretty darn straight.
Looks real good. So that's 28 inches, 70 pounds, 258 feet per second. So that's not bad, especially out of a longer bow and that short of a draw length.
That's not bad at all, man.
Right around almost 260 feet per second at 28 inches.
That's not bad at all.
With 525 grains, I would take that all day. But I'm not a heavy arrow kind of guy with my shorter draw length. I like a little bit closer to that 450 grain mark. But just right out of the gate with this bow, you get so much at that $850 price point. This is, as far as quality and just all the different features that you get for a sub $1,000 price point, this is a really, really great option for a lot of people.
For sure. I mean, you could even probably get it close about $1,000 out the door.
Yeah, very close. It's smooth too.
Right there looks good.
282. That's about perfect for me. I like the bows shooting between 280 and, you know, mid 290s. 282.
That's good.
That is awesome. And the thing I really, really like about it is, I'm gonna shoot it one more time. The bow, and Prime is known for stability in their bows. They just hold, they aim really, really well. And this, I mean, it's a very smooth draw cycle. And the bow just feels like it wants to hold on target really, really well.
Yep.
How's it sound?
It sounds quiet.
It's, yeah. Good bow. Yeah. Let's swap over the mods. We'll shoot this thing again at 30.5 inches maxed out. I'm curious to see what speeds it actually
back here a little bit.
Puts up. You shoot 30 inches.
It'll be close.
It'll be close. All right, so let's swap these mods over real quick. So we didn't check the draw length, draw weight right out of the gate. So we're gonna go ahead and check that now. And we're gonna check the overall weight of the bow. The bow is supposed to come in right at
4.5 pounds.
4.5 pounds. So let's see what the overall weight is and the actual draw weight is.
Let me just double check it real quick. It's a little stiff at the beginning, but it just comes back. It's pretty good. 72.4, so it is a little bit hot.
That's fine. Run it a little bit hot.
Yeah.
So not 70 pounds, 72.4 pounds.
Close enough. All right, that guy's set up.
One of the key things that you did bring up before, the difference between this and their flagship bows is it does not include their shield program.
Right.
Right. So when you go flagship with Prime, you get the free strings for life every 2 years. With their Ronin, you don't get that.
It just comes back. It doesn't feel, I mean, it feels a little long on me, but not too bad. $274.3.
That's cruising.
It feels very dead in the hand.
Wouldn't you say the draw cycle on it is consistent all the way back?
It's super smooth.
There's no humps in it, no valleys, no dumps. It's just smooth from beginning to end.
Yep.
It is a little bit stiff at the front portion of it, but it's a very consistent.
It's not bad at all. All right, we'll go with that 455. Yeah, it just comes back. And it's super solid back wall.
Yes, it's rock solid.
$294.5. That's respectable.
It is. Shoots really, really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're looking for a longer ATA option, axle-to-axle length, the Ronin really does give you a great option. 34 inches from 26, you said, all the way to 30 and a half.
26 and a half.
26 and a half, all the way to 30 and a half inches as far as draw length goes. So it's going to fit that a lot of different people. Mm-hmm. And then it's got all the different draw weight options from
50 to 70.
From 50 to 70 pounds. And they've got a lot of really cool color options. Prime does a fantastic job on their risers. So you do get that. So there's a lot of options with this $850 price point bow. So $350 less than a flagship bow with the same tunability. We can shim this cam. We don't have to yoke tune it. We don't have to just adjust the rest. We can shim the cam over. I mean, awesome.
It's hard to beat.
It is. It's a great, in case you were wondering.
All right. Physical weight of the bow is coming in at 4.7 pounds. So it's listed for 4.5. I mean, you got the Whisker Biscuit on there. That's polite right there. So
right on the dot.
On the money. Good job, Prime.
Killer job. This is probably one of the bows we were most excited to get in the shop as far as new bows for this year. You know, on top of all the flagships, we didn't see a lot of big changes as far as mid-price point bows that we carry. But whenever they introduced us to the Ronin, we were super excited about them. So we got a bunch of them in stock. We already sold a bunch. We've got a bunch more coming. A ton of different color options. So if you're in the market for a new bow and you don't want to dish out that flagship price, you know, that $1,200 plus, we definitely encourage you, come in, shoot the Ronin. I guarantee you'll be super happy with it. It'll be a great bow for whether you're a hunter, you're looking to have a target set up. It's a great overall ATA length to really accommodate anything you want to do.
Yep, 100%.
So, any final words, JR?
Come shoot it, guys. That's all I gotta say. Come shoot it.
Stop in, come shoot the Prime Ronin. Great bow. Can't say enough good things about it. So, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you check out, we got some new stuff dropping on our channel, some different style videos. We're just trying some things out. We've got some more giveaways that we're getting ready to drop that'll be coming up here in the near future. So make sure you follow our social channels, and anything you need archery related, outdoors, head over to our website, extremeoutfitters.com, and we'll get you taken care of. See you guys in the next video.